Listen, everything you need to change your life is already within you. You need to believe that. It has to work or it has to work. You got this. Scale your business, make more money, create your best life, and let's get elevated. Welcome to the podcast. All right, come on in here. So today we are talking about using up all your gifts and ripping that plastic off the sofa. Let me give you guys this analogy. So do you remember growing up, our grandmas or our aunties had these nice sofas, but they kept plastic on the sofa. You couldn't ever really sit on the sofa. It was always hot in the summer. You never really wanted to go to grandma's house because you knew your pants would be all sweaty. You can't really lay down on the sofa. Trying to take a nap in the summertime was terrible. And so we have to think about, why is it that grandma, auntie, whoever spent this money, spent their hard-earned money on their sofa, this beautiful sofa that they obviously love, but kept plastic on it all the time and never actually enjoyed the fruits of that sofa, never actually enjoyed the fruits of their labor, never actually enjoyed what they spent their money on. And so what I want you guys to take from that, and what came to me, because these More Money Mondays, every Sunday, God talks to me. So when I was on the plane, literally last night, I got back from Dallas last night. When I was on the plane last night, I was reading a book, and it was talking about how people will spend on things in their life and never really enjoy them. Why do we as a community, our aunties, our uncles, buy these things and never take the plastic off, never really get to enjoy it? So all this time, you have this brand new sofa that you're never really enjoying. And I don't want you to take this as a sign to go spend your money on nice things. What I want you to get from this is that you currently have the plastic on your gifts. You have gifts. You have knowledge. You have skills. You have things that God put in you and brought you to earth to deliver, and you're keeping the plastic on them because you're afraid. You're afraid that something is going to happen. And so as I was reading this, I really thought about so many people in my community, in my audience, are keeping the plastic on their sofas. You are keeping the plastic on your gifts. You are keeping the plastic on your skill sets because you're afraid that something will happen. You're afraid that someone will damage you. You're afraid that your ego will be damaged. You're afraid that nobody will support your business. You're afraid that nobody is going to patron your business. You're afraid that your couch, your prized possession, which is you, which is who you are, is going to have something happen to it. But you need to use up all your gifts. You were not sent here with all the makings of who you are to keep the plastic on it. You were not sent here to achieve what you're meant to achieve, what you're outlined and destined to do, in order to just not do it. That's not what you're here for. When you wake up and you have that feeling of uneasiness, when it's harder for you to go to bed, when you are living your day and you're frustrated, you feel like you're not connected to who you're supposed to be, that's because you still have the plastic on your sofa. That's because you're not in alignment and you're not using up all the gifts that you were sent here to use. Do you know where the most talented place on earth is? Do you know the place on earth that has the most gifts, the most talents, the most everything? Do you know where that is? Comment in the chat if you think you know what I'm talking about. Where is the place on earth that has the most talent, the most gifts, the most everything? Let me see what y'all comment. Exactly. Brenda, Cot Coaching, and Airy Styles and Big Grind. Yes. It's a cemetery. Why is that? Because so many people keep the plastic on their sofas, keep the plastic on their gifts, keep them all locked in out of fear that by the time they pass away, all those gifts, all those skills, all those talents that they were supposed to feed out into the world end up going right into the ground with them. You cannot afford that. You cannot afford that. And the fact that all of you guys know the answer to this, the fact that all of you guys, most of you said the graveyard or the cemetery, then you know the risk. You know the risk of not using up all your gifts. You know the risk of not putting to the test what has already been put inside of you. You have a lot of potential that you are sleeping on. And what better feeling than to get up and decide every day, I'm going to put 100% of my effort into being exactly who I am. I'm going to put 100% of my effort, my energy, and my attention into being exactly who God sent me here to be. I'm going to talk about the things that I know I'm qualified to talk about. I'm going to do the things that I know I'm good at doing. I'm going to create the content about myself because I know, why not? Somebody comment, why not? Somebody comment, why not? Because every time you go into that place of doubt and you start to doubt yourself and you tell yourself, well, no, not today, not today, not tomorrow, maybe next week. Every time you go into that place and you start to doubt yourself, I need you to actually question yourself and say, but why would I not do it? Why would I not have 100% faith and courage and belief in myself and in my gifts? Why would I not take this plastic off the sofa? I want you guys to die with zero. So the book that I'm reading is called Die with Zero, but it talks about dying with zero in terms of your money. It talks about using up your money and having enjoyable life experiences so that when you pass away, you truly lived life. What I'm talking to you about is dying with zero regrets, dying with zero gifts. I want you to use up every single last piece of your energy, every single last piece of your ideas, every single last piece of your gifts, every single last piece of everything that you have in you. You need to use it up. Because tomorrow is not promised. And every single day that you continue without acting on your assignment, every one of us come here with an assignment. We come here with an assignment of what we are meant to achieve, the purpose we are meant to fulfill, the people we are supposed to impact, the people we are supposed to love, the lessons we're supposed to learn. All of us come here with that assignment. But every day that you decide to keep the plastic on your sofa, every day that you decide to not step into your gifts, you are delaying your assignment. You are failing your assignment. And so all the different things that are supposed to happen as a result of you stepping into your assignment cannot happen. You are supposed to step into your purpose so somebody else can step into theirs. I need you guys to realize the ripple effect that we all have on each other. I need you all to realize the connection that we all have on each other. See, if I didn't decide to start my business with my $1,200 stimulus check at my mom's house in 2020 after divorce with 4 kids, that was my assignment. I couldn't have understood it at that moment, but in hindsight, it was my assignment. I was supposed to go through that divorce. I was supposed to lean into my gifts. I was supposed to start creating content, even with kids running around in the background. I was supposed to take the plastic off my sofa at that time. If I hadn't decided to step into my purpose, I would not have been able to connect to you so that in this moment today on November 7th, you can hear me tell you now it's also time for you to step into your purpose. So somebody else is also waiting for you to accept your assignment, take the plastic off your sofa, dive into your gifts, step into your purpose so that you can have that ripple effect on them. You need to stop disturbing the plan. You need to stop disturbing the plan that is already on your life. Because God does not send us here with all of the potential and all of the gifts and all of the things you have inside of you to end up returning right back to him in the grave with all the same stuff. He like, you're not supposed to bring me back what I already gave to you. Comment, use the gifts. Please comment that. Comment, use the gifts. He already gave it to you. Why are you sitting on it? Until the point 50 years from now when we're all 80 something years old, and then we go back and we're giving it right back to him. It's not supposed to be like that. You need to use your gifts. And I know some of you are thinking, well, I don't know if I'm meant to be an entrepreneur. I don't know if I'm meant to be a business owner. This is not just about business. This is not just about that. But you using your gifts, using your talents, believing in yourself 100%, having the confidence and the audacity to know who you are and to know that there is an assignment on your life, that is going to affect how much money you make in your job. That is going to affect the type of connections you're able to make. You may not go and build the next business, but you may go and build the next 7-figure real estate portfolio. You may go and be the next great speaker. You may go and be a great author. You may go and be a great mentor. You may go and become the CEO of this next company. The point is, until you accept the assignment over your life and until you take the plastic off your sofa and decide to use up your gifts, you cannot see the full potential that is destined for you in all areas of your life. The business that you have, you're sleeping on it, and sometimes you're not doing the work you need to do on your business because you're not 100% confident and sure of if you should step into your gifts. But I'm letting you know, take the step. Take the step. Do it today. Somebody comment, do it today. Take the step. Do it today. I want you to exhaust yourself every single day. Every single day, you should believe in yourself 100%. Because why not? There is nobody else out there but you. As far as we know, I don't think I have a clone somewhere in another part of the world. There's only one Ellie Diop. There's only one you. I'm trying to look at some of y'all's handles. There's only one Josette. There's only one The 8 Co. There's only one Mrs. Amazing. And look at that even more. Pay attention. Do you see all of your unique Instagram handles? Instagram doesn't allow 2 handles to exist at the same time. Nobody else can have the exact same Instagram handle that you have. So do you see even more how you are the only one? And so being that you are the only one, why would you not lean into yourself 110%? You are literally one. There is nobody you should be comparing yourself to. There is no reason to keep the plastic on that sofa because you are literally one. There are no 2 of you. There are no 2 Instagram handles of you. There are no 2 any of you. Even if you are a twin, you are still different from that person. So being that you know you were sent here as one with your set of gifts, with your talent, with your assignment, with your everything that you're meant to do, what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Every day that you get up, I want you to tell yourself, I am going to be great today because greatness is my assignment. Comment that in the chat. That was a little long. Let me repeat it. I am going to be great today because greatness is my assignment. That's what you need to write down. That's what you need to say to yourself every single morning. I am going to be great today because greatness is my assignment. And it's true. There's only one of you who has come here with your specific set of gifts. There's only one of you who has come here with your specific set of experiences. There's only one of you who has come here with your specific downloaded information from God, with your specific assignment. So you can't fail the test. You are the test. You can't mess up the assignment. You are the assignment. You just need to stop delaying the process. You need to stop delaying the process. You're keeping the plastic on the sofa, which is your gifts, and you will end up getting until age 89 and never have gotten to really see the true beauty of that sofa, the true beauty of those gifts, because you're too afraid, what if nobody likes it? You're too afraid, what if nobody comments on my Instagram? You're too afraid, what if nobody supports my business? You're too afraid, what if nobody gives me that job? And so you're keeping all the things that are beautiful and unique and one about you to yourself because of the fact that you think it's safer that way. Like I said, God already sent you here with the gifts. Don't go back with the same gifts talking about, here you go, I didn't get to use them. Somebody comment, I am one. Somebody comment, I am one. Because I need you to understand that. I want to see you have a fire in yourself, about yourself, where you see yourself as that girl or that dude. I want you to see yourself as that. I want you to have such unlimited confidence in yourself that you never question a decision you want to make. I want you to have such unlimited confidence and belief and faith in yourself that fear cannot paralyze you, because you know that you were already sent here with these gifts, so you're going to use them. That's how I want you to operate every single day. I want you to operate from a place of greatness, because you are great. And the reason you are great is because there's only one of you. Look at how much we prize vintage possessions. Look at how much we prize one-of-a-kind items, things that there are no replicates of. Look at how much we prize those Ferraris when they only make 3 per year. But guess what? You're even more valuable than that, because there's 3 Ferraris created a year, but there's one of you created in a lifetime. In a lifetime. So knowing, ooh, y'all about to make me cry. Knowing that you will not come back. We don't know. But knowing that you are one and this is your time, and you wake up today and your eyes are open and you can breathe and you can do things, you are even more valuable than all of those things, because you are one of a kind, and more so, you are once in a lifetime. So knowing that you are once in a lifetime, why are you afraid? Knowing that you are once in a century, in a galaxy, why are you not using up these gifts? Why are you not taking a stance and say, you know what? Even if I get 3 likes today, I'm posting my content. I'm looking at you, YouTube. Even if I get 17 views, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. Even if one person buys my candle, this is my gift. Even if one person listens to what I have to say, I'm destined to be great, so I'm going to be great today. You guys got to stop looking at outside gratification as a validation of your greatness. Your gifts don't need validation. Somebody comment, I don't need validation. Because you know what's happening is this social media world makes us think that our gifts are less valuable if we get less likes. We think that our gifts don't matter or aren't good if nobody sees them and nobody makes us go viral. But I want you to know God existed before Instagram. God created you and had the plan over your life before TikTok. This just happens to be an additional way for us to amplify our gifts, but the gift is yours no matter what. If people like it on Instagram or TikTok or if they don't. You need to use all your gifts because that is your assignment. Whether or not it goes viral on TikTok or Instagram, that is not your concern. You wake up every day and you tell yourself, I am going to be great today because I am built to be great. Whether you get 1 like or 1,000,000 likes, that does not affect the greatness that you are. And that does not affect the gifts that you are meant to go out there and give. If you have 1 customer, that means that customer benefited from your gifts. And you get up and you do it again the next day. If you get 2 customers, those 2 customers benefited from your gifts. And you get up and you go and you do it again the next day. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I know it feels like I'm yelling at you. I'm not yelling at you. I care about you. And I know that this message was sent to me so I could give it to you. You don't need validation. Yes, the vanity metrics feel good. The likes, the comments, Yes, we love it. But your assignment was placed on you with or without Instagram and TikTok. Your gifts are in you with or without how many likes you get. You need to use those gifts so that you see who you are, how great you are, and so that you have the ripple effect on the next person in your life. Because every time you delay your purpose, somebody else delays theirs. Every time you don't walk into your assignment, somebody else can't walk into theirs. So this is more than just about you. This is about the people around you. This is about your children. This is about your family. This is about your friends. If I don't get up and use my gifts every day and see myself as great every day, how can I possibly expect my daughters to wake up and see themselves as great every day? When I step into my purpose, I give them permission and an example to step into theirs. You are the key. Stop looking for the key. You are the key. When God sends us here, He sends us here with all of the things we need to achieve the life that we want to have. It's already in you. The people that you meet are as a result of the gifts that you already have. And they become people that go with you on your journey. But all of the keys, the skills, the gifts, the ingredients, everything is already in you. Somebody comment, I am the key. Somebody comment, I am the key. It's always been you. You got to get out of your own way. You got to let this fear go. You got to wake up with that crazy confidence. The confidence that makes people think, what's wrong with her? Nothing's wrong with me. I'm deciding to be great today because greatness is who I am. And I don't like how people make us think that being confident is somehow synonymous with being cocky. It's very much not. Being confident is walking in the knowingness that you are one of a kind. That you are one. That you will not come back here in this lifetime. So make your mark. Make your mark. Take the plastic off that sofa. Stop sleeping on these gifts. Stop making yourself small because you want to make other people comfortable. Stop making yourself small because you're afraid of what it looks like to see yourself as big. Some of y'all want success, but you're actually afraid of what it looks like to have it. You're afraid, are people going to let you go? Are people going to talk about you? Are people not going to like you? But that's not your problem. Your problem is to go and answer the assignment. Your problem is to go and use the gifts. Your problem is to die with zero. Do not leave anything left here. Use it all up. Give 1,000% every day. Try everything. Do all the things. Take every step. Knock on every door. Be who you are already meant to be. The business that you have, the idea that you have, go after it until it is exhausted. Do not stop. Persevere. Stay consistent. You need to make sure when your time comes that you left zero behind. You need to get it all. You need to use it all. You need to make sure you exhaust every possibility. Before you sit and think that it's over, before you sit and think that something is not meant for you, before you sit and think that maybe this business just can't work, before you sit and think maybe this is just forever how much I'm going to make, before you sit and think, well, maybe I'm just not meant to be in those rooms, exhaust every option. Wake up every day and tell yourself, I am going to be great because greatness is who I am. And I promise you, when you get up and you tell yourself that, you will have a new idea for how to go and get what you want. You will have a new idea for how to go and get what you want. Every single day. No days off. I'm proud of myself. I didn't cry on this because I had to keep choking it down a couple times. Somebody comment no days off. I want you to use it all up. I want you to do it every day. I want you to wake up every day and see yourself the way that I see you and the way that God sees you. Again, if you do not step into your purpose, somebody else cannot step into theirs. It's just as serious as I'm saying it is. You cannot leave this life with anything left behind. You cannot. You cannot. You cannot get up tomorrow and procrastinate again on your idea. For those of y'all that are tapped in on YouTube, thank you all so much for listening. See you at the next one. So if you want to be on the next episode of Get Ellievated, or if you want to be in touch with me and the team, then you can email podcast@getellievated.com or find me on Instagram and email me at hello@ellietalksmoney.com. Either way, we cannot wait to have you on the show and have you apply to be a guest for a part of the live business coaching. I'll see you guys soon.